Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Red. I got videos today from Anthonyspade.
Every time I ask you to do something, it's you ain't my dad. You look out like your mom. Stand up on business. Go watch some real dad.
Told him that I don't want nobody picking my daughter but me, because I'm the mother.
I want to be stepmother so much and so bad. You want to take my place? Here, you can have it.
I would suggest that you not even move in with a woman with kids. And when she get mad enough, she gonna remind you that these aren't your kids.
It starts off sounding like a regular family argument, but the deeper this video goes, the more you realize every single situation turns into the exact same problem. Boundaries disappear, roles get blurred, and eventually everybody starts competing with the real parent. Watch how ugly this gets.
You don't want to call her your daughter anymore?
No, I don't want to call me dad anymore.
This father told his stepdaughter not to call him dad anymore. What happened next will leave you speechless. Is this good parenting?
Embarrassing about you truly broke my heart right now, and I just don't want to deal with you.
I love her.
That's no love for you to say that to a little kid, and you're telling her not to call you dad? I don't even get how you think sometimes. Do not talk to me.
I'm good up and leave and you don't care.
I don't care.
One thing about family situations like this, those titles get weaponized. Dad, stepdad, or even real mom. It stops being about the kid completely. The next situation went from co-parenting to straight up, fine, you take them then.
I want to be stepmother so much and so bad. You want to take my place? Here, you can have it. You can have it. I'm dropping him off so you can play stepmommy or mommy or whatever, and he can finally be a dad and stop ripping and running the streets. So you know what? There you go. There, you stand with your dad and your stepmom.
That's the part people don't talk about enough. Adults start arguing with each other.
It's always the kids that suffer the most, right?
And the kid ends up emotionally trapped in the middle, trying to figure out who they're supposed to listen to. And somehow the next argument gets even worse.
I'm not going nowhere.
Get out the
you
car.
know, she be talking about you. She be saying you ain't my real mom and everything.
Not his real mom.
Yeah, no, you're not his real mom.
Not his real mom. So who's his real mom when you're out with all types of men? Who's his real mom?
I'm the one that gave birth to him.
I don't care. Dogs give birth.
And?
Damn.
I prepare his food. I make
So do
every
I.
football game, and I'm gonna make sure his future's secure.
So do I.
by taking him to the senior night tonight.
That's not
You're
gonna
delusional.
See how fast this turns into competition? Nobody arguing about what's best for the kid. Now it's who deserves the title more. And once discipline gets involved, everything completely explodes.
I told him that I don't want nobody picking my daughter but me, because I'm the mother. So what makes you feel like you could do that?
Your daughter was being disrespectful.
But really not excuse me to put their hands on my daughter.
Okay, at the end of the day, your daughter's not disrespectful to you because you're her mother, and I guess the ways that she's learning, you're teaching her how.
So why you let her put her hands on our daughter?
First off, she was being disrespectful.
Why didn't you discipline her? Because you the damn daddy.
Because I wasn't here. You just could have called me about this. You
don't answer the phone. You don't answer the phone.
And come in my house and try to act a fool.
I'm not saying she should not listen, but let me tell you something. This is my daughter. I don't want you touching her. That's point blank, period. But listen to what?
Under my roof, she's going to get punished if she's being disrespectful.
I'm not, okay, look, I'm not saying she can't be punished, but she does not have to put her hands on my daughter. Call me and I will handle it, or either teach her to be more respectful, because she don't do that with me. I'm not trying to come here with that shit. I'm really not. But you need to calm all that down.
And this is
I'm not trying to come here with that shit.
It's where step family situations get dangerous because everybody wants authority, but nobody agrees on where the line is. Even the lawyer watching this already knew the situation was headed straight towards court.
Wow, that was quite interesting. I wanted to stitch this video because ironically enough, when I saw this video, I have a case about this exact same thing. Whose side are you on? Are you team mom or are you team stepmom and dad?
But after hearing that, watch what happens when the actual stepdad tries to enforce rules inside the house. This is where the resentment finally comes out loud.
Hey, you want to take the trash out, brother? You can take the trash out. Talk about some trash. You ain't my dad.
This stepdad was being disrespected by his stepson, and what happened next will shock you. Is this good parenting?
Yo. Dang, bro, you don't knock? Thought your mama told you to clean his room. My mom told me to clean his room. Alright. Man, whatever.
And my dad anyways. But 13. These new Jordan just came out. I gotta have these.
I don't know if these are skits because the way the cameras are working, so.
How much are
they went 80, but with tax, you're like 200.
Oh, yeah, see me.
What you mean?
Bro, that's a real daddy, man. Every time I ask you to do something, it's, you ain't my dad. You look out like your mom. Stand up on business. Bro, that's a real daddy. Chump.
And there it is. Every step-parent nightmare in one sentence. You ain't my dad. The crazy part is the internet has completely split on whether stepdad should...
I think dad was cool. Like, walk away, man. Walk away.
...even try to parent at all anymore.
I'm gonna tell you this, if you don't got kids, don't be a stepdad. If you do, you a fool. Don't get too attached, because at the end of the day, that's not your kid. And if you want to be a damn fool and not have kids and go be a stepdad, go holler at Deontay Wilder. You're a damn fool, because not only do you gotta walk on eggshells with somebody else's kid, this the part people don't ever think about. The days where she's arguing with her baby daddy because he didn't send the child support money, was supposed to take little man for the spring break, and he spun off. Now she's in your house mad over the actions of another man, and you, her man, gotta deal with that. So now you get the repercussions from what another outside your...
And honestly, once these situations go bad, people stop talking like families and start talking like survival mode roommates. This next rant sounds harsh, but a lot of people secretly agree with it.
I would suggest that you not even move in with a woman with kids, because they're gonna work against you. And when she get mad enough, she gonna remind you that these aren't your kids. You cannot put your hands on somebody else's children.
I've seen that. This is probably one of the biggest thing we kind of tell men about in this space, right? In this niche, is to avoid single mothers. Like the risk reward, the benefit, it's just not there. Why put yourself into this position? Just like that one gentleman said, you're a fool. Yes, there may be some situations where there's great single mothers out there. Maybe, you know, some. But you're still a fool to put yourself in that situation. It might be a wonderful situation for some men. Doesn't still make you a fool, though. I mean, it still doesn't make you not a fool. Sorry.
That happened firsthand.
You don't come into no household trying to play stepdaddy. You come into the house being a man. You don't come trying to play stepdaddy, man. You say something to the mama. You don't say none of them kids, because they're going to resent you off you coming in this late in their life. They're going to resent anything, any male presence that's trying to be positive. Now, if you come in and let them do all that, they may embrace you. But if you come in as a real man and you trying to enforce rules and regulation and laws, they're going to resent you.
Yep.
So, man, it's best just on a woman with kids. Don't be trying to play stepdaddy to them kids that ain't yours, my nigga. Possible. A woman with kids from, man, you got to catch him when the baby young, 9 months old. But if you coming in and he's 7 and 8, man.
Every clip somehow keeps coming back to the exact argument. Who gets authority and who actually gets respected? But the next clip shows what happens when the kid never leaves home and the whole house starts turning against itself.
Being a step parent is one of the hardest things on the planet. First off, you gotta live with the fact that was gonna grow up one day and scream, "You're not my dad." That shit's coming. The attitude, the energy, you can't discipline them the way you want to. You can't even input the way you want to input if there's too many family members involved. If the actual dad is involved and he's a good baby father, you definitely ain't got no input. You just that live in the house for real. You could adapt and film me, make sure you get him something cool for Christmas. You're not really involved for real.
You don't think that the stepdad and the go ahead, never mind, go ahead.
Yeah, you're not
That's
really.
her job to give you that throne, though.
The next house argument feels like parenting and more like two people realizing they completely failed at preparing someone for adulthood.
That's my son. That's my only son.
At some point, he got to go. I just feel at some point you need to make your own way. That's what I be want to walk through the house naked sometime, and there you go.
Period.
Man, you damn near 40 years old. Damn near it's time to go. I mean, at what point?
I'm 29 now.
Well, that's critically 10
But
years
you know what?
away.
When I met you was living with your mama. You ain't gotta go nowhere.
You know what, damn it, I ain't gonna pay no bills either then, damn it. Now, how you feel about that? You don't want him to go, I won't pay the bills.
I'm barely here, so I'm barely making garbage. So why I gotta take the garbage shop? I'm barely here. If I'm barely here, barely making garbage, barely making dishes, like why I gotta do anything?
She gonna always make excuses for you, man. But
Right, he don't even be here, so what is you talking about? He don't be here like that. He come here, he sleep, and then he on business the rest of the day.
When he's here, he needs to help out. He needs to do some things. He
Well,
needs
I
to be
tell you what,
productive.
he ain't paying no bills,
damn it,
and
he
he
gonna
ain't
start
gotta go.
paying some bills.
Again, this is where we always say it. You chose to be in this situation. Stop it. Like, it was already apparent that this single mother was miserable to deal with before the child, it seemed like, right? Like, cause look at how she speaks to you.
Bills around
I ain't paying,
but
I gotta pay.
he the one made him like this because yo weak ass.
You know
you
what?
made him.
Come and go, your son is forever.
I see what I'm saying.
You better go.
I see what I'm saying. That's
Right, and like
see,
I said,
you made him this way. You made him
No,
this way.
I ain't make him this
This
way.
is a product of your.
I ain't making this way.
This
Like
is a
I
product
said,
of
it ain't
your
like
bad
he don't.
decision, your bad choice.
It ain't like he don't know how to get out here. Like I said, when he ready to go, he can go.
And after all these clips, the last rant kind of explains why people online are so divided about step-parent situations in the first place.
I don't think we're divided. Most men are on the boat of, yeah, don't do it. Most women are on the, save me, I need a provider, man.
So this woman posted a video titled, Dinner for My Stepkids I Didn't Ask For, and yes, I blocked their mom. And honestly, that already sounds hostile for no reason. Like you didn't ask for your stepkids? Well, they didn't ask for you either. I'm sure those kids would rather their dad stay single than deal with someone serving them Lizzie Water spaghetti. O's with bad vibes on the side. Here's the thing, if you're not ready to date a dad, then just don't date dads. You could stick to being if that's all you want, because clearly you resent him. And blocking their mom, that does nothing. Mothers are always gonna know what's going on with their kids, especially when they sense cursed energy like yours. She'll find out through alt accounts or other ways, trust me. Fellas, this is exactly why you don't settle for half-hearted stepmom material, because that bitterness...
This is why men have to really vet women, right? If they don't want to be in your kid's life, it's okay. Move on.
It can get, and you could risk losing your kids over it. And if this whole thing was just rage bait, fine, you got me. But if she really meant it or even thought it was funny to joke about it, that's still trash behavior.
Agreed.
My opinion doesn't change.
This next clip shows exactly how messy this can get in public.
They had a stepmom and a mom. This child, teenager, had his moment. I don't know, he was being recognized for whatever. And they had to walk him across the football field. The dad could not even get in there because the dad was to the back. So I guess he was trying to keep down confusion. But it is certain things that may come up that you just have to let dad and mom take care of it, walk them across the field, whatever the case may be, and it's okay. I felt like you should have stepped to the side and let mom and dad walk their child out. And this is where all this confusion come in at, because it's just not a good look. It's okay, stepmoms, to cheer from the sidelines and let them have their moment.
And once people start feeling replaced, that's when the emotional revenge starts kicking in.
I mean, that's exactly why a lot of women seem to like really get upset at their exes, right? Once their ex replaces them.
At this point, half of these people want the authority of a parent without the responsibility. And the other half wants the benefit of a family without respecting anybody in it.
This is the biggest warning that we always give men, right? Is to avoid single mothers. Like to avoid women that hit the wall. I think the single mothers is the bigger warning, right? Women that hit the wall still may be somewhat decent women, right? But most single mothers are usually not. They've definitely made horrible decisions to be where they're at now. You don't know if they're gonna make good decisions for the rest of their life. Most of the time, they're probably not. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that, and catch you guys next time. Ciao.